Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Daf Yomi Chagiga 16a Amud Aleph. The Gemara discusses the 6 characteristic traits of Shaidim. What's interesting is that the Masorah Shas refers us to the Ramban in his commentary on the Torah, where he quotes this Gemara and analyzes the Gemara and talks about all the different characteristic traits of Shaidim at length. So what do we say about such a thing? Do we believe in Shaidim? They really exist, these winged creatures or whatever they may be, flying around and carrying out their duties and responsibilities as is described literally in the Gemara? We take this literally, we don't take this literally. So the fact is, it's a machloket, how literal this Gemara is supposed to be taken. And already in the medieval era, there was an argument over this very case, and down to our very day. So you'll find the Ramban seems in his commentary on the Gemara to take it quite literally, and the Masorah Shas refers to it over here on the Daf. And the Rambam, a little bit tricky. The Rambam, one would certainly guess, wouldn't hold by the existence of Shaidim. It just doesn't seem to be a Maimonides type of idea. When you read through the Monavuchin, you read through the Rambam, Perkid Aleph, Yechad Avodah Zarah, it just doesn't seem to be part of his belief system. Does he openly ever reject the existence of Shaidim? I don't know. He might talk about things that may imply a rejection. I don't know if he ever openly rejects it, but the Gra, in his biting criticism of the Rambam in Yoredeya, Kufayin Tet, where he writes that the Rambam didn't believe in all the Kisha of magic and other kinds of powers, and he didn't believe in Shaidim, so the Rambam was wrong according to the Gra. So there we see from the Gra, he held the Rambam did reject the existence of Shaidim. But either way, whether he literally rejected it, or he definitely did, or possibly did, they probably did not hold by such a thing. The fact is, there's a machloket here, and I think this area should be learned like any other area. Where we analyze it, we see the different sources involved, and we try to make sense of the sugya. We get all the psukim in the Torah, Yisrael the Shaidim lo Eloah. We take the psukim, we take Tanakh, we take the Gemara, we take the Midrashim, all the commentaries, the Shulchan Aruch, and the commentaries on the Shulchan Aruch. We try to make sense of the sugya. What I don't think would be appropriate is for a person to go ahead and feel, yes, Shaidim, of course they exist. I just know it, I feel it. Or a person is just saying, that's a crazy thing to believe in. Doesn't make sense, it's not rational. A person just could somehow intuit what's rational and what's not rational. Can a person ever intuit Tchiyat HaMeitim? If anyone's going to base his knowledge on intuition, he would come to the conclusion Tchiyat HaMeitim doesn't exist. But we have a Masorah that tells us it does exist. So once you learn the sugya of Tchiyat HaMeitim, you know it exists. And if you don't believe in it, you're a heretic. So I don't think a person's inner feelings, whether his inner feelings are more towards the rational camp, that this and this and this doesn't exist, or is more of a spiritual, mystical kind of person. Yes, of course it exists. I don't think that should be the criteria in attaining MS. Attaining MS is Chachma, Bina, and Dat. Go through all the sources from the Tanakh, the Torah Shebachtav, go through the source in the Torah Shebal-Peh, and then that's how we understand the sugya. And it's quite possible that in such a sugya like Shaidim, you may come out with a machloket. And after a person researches the whole sugya, he wants to have a leaning this way or that way, based on discussions with his Rabbi and Chavrus, etc., then fine. But it has to be with the proper approach, just like any other sugya in the Torah.